But yeah, that's why I missed the Drake. It dropped like right in the middle of that party. So
right.
Still haven't heard it.
Oh, you still haven't even heard it?
Maybe we could play it.
I can't play. Are you kidding me? Maybe we could play it. Well, I guess we're getting clipped for copyright on everything else anyway. It's not like it really matters too much. But Dow, you said you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
You said it was pretty good.
Yeah, man. Some of the things that kind of came out in his raps were like 500 Weeks, filling the charts with my pain. Michael Jackson, Palace Ain't for Kids. You know, taking some of these.
There was a lot of controversy on that line.
Yeah, for sure. He's been beat up for that.
Why? So here, let me hit that really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
The line, let's see, what does it say? Michael Jackson shit, but the palace isn't for kids. Still women saying it's childish the way that we live. Mm-hmm. That's the entire bar. Everyone's going in on going in on him for basically saying Michael Jackson's a child molester.
Yeah.
And to me, this feels like, what? We're going from all the shit that M said in the late 90s, and now we're crying at this? Really? Like, any rapper with a hard bar that's a little bit offensive towards, fuck out of here. You're fucking coming on Twitter and crying towards Drake. He's cutting out Michael Jackson. Really? Mm-hmm. That's fucking bar. That's embarrassing, bro. Go look in the mirror. If you tweeted anything about that and you were offended by that, go look in the mirror at yourself. Go look in the mirror at yourself in disgust. That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Who cares? Oh, it's a bar. Michael's not here to defend himself. You think Michael would come defend himself? You think Mike's coming out to defend himself if he is here? Stop it.
Maybe he makes bad number 2.
Nonsense. Nonsense to me. Did you notice this? Did you When to Say When was the first record.
Yes.
So just to fill everyone in, Drake dropped 2 songs. He put out 1 music video, and it's like half and half. It's like the first half of the video is When to Say When, like 2 something, and then the rest of it is Chicago Freestyle. And the whole thing is about 4 minutes and 41 seconds. So it's kind of a snippet of both. We've seen a little bit of this strategy from Drake before. You remember on, damn it, I don't know Drake's catalog or his albums like that, but what's the one where his head was the side and it's in the sky?
Nothing Was the Same.
Nothing Was the Same. I got my eyes on you. That whole thing. When he did that album, you remember when he first came out, he did 0 to 100 and then he did the Catch Up. All on the same record. Remember that? Similar strategy here. That's what this reminded me of. I'm not sure if he did the videos the same, but I remember the song release was similar. You had to go find them individually if you wanted them individually. When he dropped it on YouTube or whatever, they were kind of split or whatever. So that's how this rolled out. Very first thing that I noticed instantly on When to Say When, the production. Did you notice anything about the beat? When the beat comes in, yeah. You notice that you hear that sample?
Yeah, a little Kanye. No,
it's not Kanye, but
I know, but it resembles.
You know who it is?
You
know where who
Swizz
else
Beatz?
sampled this?
Swizz Beatz?
Not Swizz Beatz.
Damn it.
Nah,
Just Blaze.
I'm trying to be cool.
Just Blaze sampled it. You know who Just Blaze sampled it for?
You tell me what to do.
You know. By any means. Jay Z, Jalal.
Song Cry.
There you go. Song Cry even gets the record. Jalal, nice job. So look at it right here. Here's the J record. There's the the sample, and they play the whole thing pretty high volume. It's not kind of buried underneath like the Drake's production. And you notice as you move forward through the Drake record a little bit, it's a little bit buried underneath. There it is. That's kind of how the drums. Yep. They flipped it a little bit different, but it's the same Song Cry sample. Let's go back to Jay. This is how it comes in when Jay starts rapping right here. Good dude. I know you similar,
yeah.
But Drake's has that updated sound,
more like kind of modern, new.
Yeah. But I really enjoyed that, and that's the very first. So it took me 5 listens through before I could even get to what he was saying, because immediately that production punches me in the face. I hear Song Cry. Now I want to pull up Jay Z and I want to compare the 2 beats. I want to see how 40 engineered this one, versus how Just Blaze did this one. And that's just the producer. I mean, I enjoy breaking that shit down like that. So that was that's the most thing that I took from the record. His bars, cool.
Yeah.
Song, cool. I enjoyed it.
Some wit in there.
Yeah. Some good bars and just this solid mellow record. It would be it would be a John King type of cruising around in my Cadillac type of record. Just cruising around, very chill. When to Say When. That was my impressions of that one. The other one, Chicago freestyle. Anything jump out to you there?
The hook.
What about the hook?
It was great. I don't know.
You just loved it.
The melodic of it just took me, and I'm like, instantly, I was in. I was addicted to it. I was like, oh man, that's a real nice hook.
Damn,
It hooked you in.
Oh yeah, I was hooked.
Did you hear that, Jalal?
No, what?
The hook?
No.
You hear
Blame
anything
the
about
hook.
it? Just a second, because I don't know where the hook's at, and I already have it queued up to make my point really quick. So let me do that, and then I'll jump back to yours. The hook is like a gentleman kind of singing, right?
Yes.
This is what I noticed about the Drake record. He flipped Eminem Superman, which we were just talking about
With Jay.
the other day. He flipped Superman, Eminem's song Superman. He basically flipped that line. So here's the Eminem record. This part. That part, right?
Yeah. This is where Drake is laying on the couch. He's sitting down on the couch when he flips it.
Yep, exactly. So that instantly, and here's how Drake. There you go.
Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday.
Yep.
Maybe I'll love you one day.
This is great. Oh, I'm excited to go and listen.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Got you all
Jalal's
pumped.
excited.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go. Here's the hook. This is what Dallas really loved.
The sample.
Sounds like Hosier,
Yeah, it does a little bit.
right?
Oh, maybe.
Take me to church.
Yeah, sounds like Hosier. I don't even know who it is.
I love good hooks, dude, or samples, whatever. This, I was like, oh yeah,
I don't want to.
super soulful.
I don't want to spoil it too much for Jalal.
I'm
But
excited.
Are you excited?
Sounds fire to me.
Yeah, man. So both of those records, I thought both extremely strong. I thought he would drop maybe like a
Nah, it's sample though on there.
kind of like a street single or like a pop single, like a radio, like a God's Plan type of record,
Totally.
and then drop a slower melodic type record. But he just went with two very chill records. Both of these are so chill. The sample is chill. The vibe is super chill on both of them. He didn't go with any club shit. And it's funny, you were like, yeah, Luda had his shit hooked up at the venue, and I told him, new Drake dropped, and you're like, I was like, well, good thing you guys didn't decide to go look it up and try to play it, because it wasn't really club shit. Like, it wasn't stuff that's gonna be slapping in the club. It just wasn't. It wasn't.
Maybe something to fade the night out.
Yeah, and see, that's the Drake I like better. And because I was never a huge fan of Drake, but I know he's super talented. I'm cool with it. But this was what I like. I can get with this.
Yeah, man. It's that was I liked both the records. What'd you guys think in the chat? Schoolboy U, $1.99. New job has me missing live shows. Keep it up. Oh shit, we missed Con Lee too. Con Lee, $2 in the chat. Well, actually, Con Lee, shit, $4 in the chat. One of them, conspiracy. China's trying to reduce their population. And then the other one, China is ethnic cleansing of Muslims. They're evil. For $2.
Wow.
That's what he thinks in the chat. That's what he
we
thinks
got
about
1,
coronavirus.
2.
That's why they're issuing coronavirus. I think the shit is
Conspiracy con.
Conspiracy con. That's a good conspiracy con. AP sup fools. Can we move the show back to 1:30 so I don't miss the first part on my lunch break? We might be moving the show. We may be moving the show to the evenings. I don't know. We're still kind of discussing that shit and ironing it out a little bit. Two Fly Daniel I, great producers paying homage to great producers. That M flip at the end was dope. John King. I agree, dude. I thought that was super sick. Let's see. Specs BV, the fact that it's not even a shot at Mike is hilarious. Forget all the other nonsense. Drake just saying he got a big ass property like MJ. Part of MJ's was literally an amusement park for kids. There you go, Specs.
Yep.
There you go. Tell him, bro.
Spec gets it.
Break it down for him.